We are live. Welcome everybody to the Real Time Wisdom Show. I am Lainey Savante Wolkin here with the incredible Denise Flood of a million different things she does. She's back. Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. How much fun to do this on Solstice Eve.
Solstice Eve. So that is I'm so Joanna can be here tonight. We miss her and we'll see her there, hopefully soon next time. We have so many great updates to share. But she made a point of reminding us how important it is for this time frame of summer solstice, the longest day of the year, a time of really moving into summer, rebirth, like new beginnings. And tonight we're going to do an incredible, I think it's incredible, but we were just talking about it, doing this really nice tight group reading of everyone who's here to feel in that energy of what we all can do to, in this moment, to start anew. And that always feels good, right? Nice and fresh, like our kale card. It'll be a kale reading for the solstice.
It sounds fabulous. I'm looking forward to
it. For those of you who don't know who Denise Flood is, Denise is not only a certified reader with the Food Healing Oracle deck, she is a master oils experts with Young Living, and she and I will be hosting the July 9th oils class, which will be absolutely phenomenal. It's always a multi-sensory experience, and this is I think this is really taking it up a notch. And today actually is pretty much the last day. If you're not local in Southwest Florida and you can't pick up your kits, this would be the last day to register so we can make sure we mail you your beautiful 100 drops or 10 samples. You have a whole kit and caboodle. In fact, I have one here. Why don't you explain it and I'll show them what they're going to get in the mail.
Well, it is a surprise because we cannot reveal the oils at this time. However, you will be getting a sample of each oil that is coordinated with the card. You will get a bonus. It's not an oil, but it is a bonus nutritional, nourishing something that we will all be sharing together to cheers our wellness, our health, our abundance, and our community. It's going to be fantastic. I love it. I feel so honored that the Food Healing Oracle deck is willing to partner with me in this way. And as a certified reader, it just really expands my understanding and enhancement of the cards, of the oils. It's just so synergistic.
So if you can join us Eastern Standard Time, 11 to 1:30, and that is Saturday, July 9th, let me ship those kits out to you so you can be part of this experience that we're getting. It's exciting. We have a lot of new people coming to the Cherries who will be joining us. So that's exciting. So that's happening. Those of you who have been following our Facebook and Instagram the last week, we held our second Food Healing Oracle deck contest. And it's really great because people send in their pictures all the time. And we post just as a company how when we're making a smoothie in the morning or when we're making a meal. And, we always like to put the cards, or it's just for us because we live the teachings. And so it's just so nice to see how other people are resonating. And we had some really wonderful, thoughtful submissions this time. And I think we need to do it more than once a year because it's just maybe quarterly. What do you think, Denise?
Oh, quarterly sounds like so much fun. I enjoyed making what I made, and there were a couple funny ones that just tickled me so much, like the spontaneity one. Because that just cracked me up. I absolutely loved it.
So no one asked if they can do videos except for you, but so I just want to play a couple because talk about touched my, like the little child in me. I hope this does it for you. Can you hear it?
for some, but for everyone.
I love that one. Okay, one more. This is the one that touched my heart. This one touched my funny bone. Because I know people remember this from childhood.
Eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas.
Yay, Denise! That was cool.
Thanks. That was
So
fun.
I might, I'll have to talk to Joanna, and we should probably do one next time. That's just all video submissions, just to see where people go with it. And this time was photos. So yeah, we have some winners to announce tonight. 3, and we'll get to that a little bit later. And I think we really upped the prizes too. So we really wanted people to, and not just when we have a contest and we're giving away, wonderful gifts, but we really want you to encourage to just post all the time. Post on your socials, tag us at Food Healing Deck, and or just send it in to us and we'll post them. Am I cutting out a little? A little. We are having some storms here in Southwest Florida tonight, so bear with us on the technical end. I didn't even look over at the comments to see who's here. Linda Horn's here. Linda, our newest certified reader, and our first, well, there were a couple first, but the ones I could mention was our first one that we did live on the beach, no less. And I think it was amazing because here we are, been in this pandemic situation 2.5 years, and we've never certified in person except this weekend. So congratulations to Linda Horn. She's from Virginia, who flew out here, and we had some sun, some fun, and some certification time. It was excellent. Yeah. So yay, Allison Bright's here. Wonderful. Allison was in our most recent, and Allison is going to be our collaborator. Talking about collaboration, she'll be collaborating on our crystals and food healing oracle deck class, and that'll be later on in the year. And that's our first time doing that. We've had a lot of requests for that, and I'm excited about that one too. Are you going to go to that one, Denise?
Oh yeah, that dear and near to my heart, and I can't wait to see how she's going to pull it together with the cards.
Yeah. It's always a wonder. People are like, oils and food, I could kind of see it, but when you start to see how, and you really started that trend for layered wellness. When you talk about layered wellness, you really started that idea of multiple facets, and like healing within healing within healing. And I think that's what food is all about. That's the basis. And then just like plants and oils, same thing.
Well, it just reminds me, and I say this a lot, it's like you created this deck and look who's coming to the table. It's just a wonder. It's just a wonderful thing and a wonder. I'm always in wonder. I'm like, just to see all of the things and the people and the cherries you create.
Thank you. Well, we were just sharing offline that, oh my God, it's been 2.5 years. July 16th, coming up here in a couple weeks, will be the day that the first decks arrived on U.S. soil in our hands. And a lot, it takes time. And then we, of course, started introducing the deck February, March 2020, right when COVID was coming online to the entire planet. And we've said over and over again, we had no idea why we were so pushed or pressed to get it out to the world until we started doing that Kickstarter campaign. And we were like introducing we were introducing our deck, but also providing a way for people to strengthen up and get strong and build immunity and look to do because we really felt on our own, right? Everyone was kind of locked down and we all were fending for ourselves because we didn't know what sources were available. But Mother Nature was here saying, do these things, eat these foods, get rid of the rest. And that's where the spirit and science of all of this has made tremendous impact. And that's why this is such a unique deck, because it's a forever tool guide. It's not a trend.
Right.
I don't
Absolutely.
know if you want to, yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
totally agree with you. And the thing that I like is that this deck empowers a person to see the connections between their card and what they're choosing. I think that's such an important aspect of it, is that it does connect the mind, body, spirit, and it enhances your life, literally from the physical right on up through to the divine.
Mm. Well, we have been so incredibly excited, and we'll wait for Joanna to come back. And when she's back, we can share. But second helpings is we have to say we're pregnant with the second deck, and we're conceived it and it's growing, and we're ready to. We're so close to being ready to birth the second deck. It's right 2.5 years in the making, and Spirit again said it's time. So we have so much to share about that. But what's been really incredible is creating these new spreads, because in the first deck we created 8 brand new spreads, our version of it, and wow, we thought those were great. Now we have 8 more, and it's just more on it soon to be announced. But Joanna and I were practicing some of them because just like going into the test kitchen, you got to really work with it and feel it and know it feels right, and it's answering the questions and putting ourselves in the position of, if we were giving a reading to a client who's seeking wellness, seeking some sort of clarity, some blueberry, will this provide that? And not only do they provide it, they take it to new levels that would have been like not even thought of. So I'm wowed by what comes through, and I'm honored to be one of the way showers of it. So we have a lot to announce in the next coming months, and it's a very exciting time to be seeing this happen. And who would have thunk it? But here we are. Took 2.5 years, but we're ready. People were asking a year ago, when can we get that deck, the second one? I was like, when it's right.
Just like fruits, vegetables, you have to wait for them to ripen. You pick them at the right time. So spirit knows.
Yes, things have to come to maturity, right? And look, when you're a farmer or you're growing your own garden or you're cultivating whatever, making herbs, you have to till the soil. You got to make the soil fertile. You got to add minerals and nutrients. You got to activate it, and you have to cultivate it. And in our experience, just like the first, there's a lot of life experience that have happened in 2.5 years, particularly COVID and pivoting and people and so much. And so here we birthed the first one during COVID, and now COVID's still here. And we're now looking at like, wow, what is this next deck going to teach us? Like what is it all about? Because we've learned a lot in 2.5 years about a lot. And so a lot of those teachings have been put into it. So it will be a very interesting read for people for sure.
I know I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, what are you diffusing back there? What do you got over there? I'm
Oh.
trying to smell it, but I'm not smelling it.
Ah, but I know you have this. Believe.
I love that one.
Oh, me too. And I love the meditation you did on it. That was right before you went away, right? That you
Yeah, to
released the
Australia.
Believe meditation.
What is in it? What are some of the notes?
Oh, ah. Oh, just kidding.
I heard that. I didn't smell that one though.
It has just a great synergy of notes, both floral and woodsy. And so it goes from, it covers the whole gamut of grounding and upliftment. Yeah.
I love that. That's perfect. I'm assuming that it must be you, Joanna, that's under the Real Time Wisdom Show. I'm just going to assume. She says, when I grow up, I want to be just like Denise. That has to be her. Of course, any of us could have actually written that one.
Well, when I grow up, I'll let you know when, because I'm not done yet. I'm still in the maturing stage.
So, how do you feel about starting with pulling the cards, and then we can move back over to the contest?
Oh, absolutely. Do you want to put that intention out there?
Yeah. So, instead of pulling individual cards, we're going to do this group reading. Again, about the solstice, and think about it for yourself. When you see these cards, how they relate, let us know, please. I mean, you posting a comment lets us engage with you. But we have a 4-card craving in our first book, and it is based on how are our bodies feeling, right? We have 4 bodies: emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual. And it's a good way to check in and find out what our body needs or how we are, kind of like as a baseline. But so from going into new beginnings, this could be, let's say, what is solstice coming into June 21st want us to know about ourselves emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So let's just ask Spirit to provide that clarity so we can have discussion around it. And not only will I'll pull 2 cards, Denise will pull 2 cards, and then I welcome everyone's opinions or thoughts or comments as well into that. I love this particular spread because our bodies have to stay in balance. You can't be all in spiritual, in the ethers, because then you're not paying attention to your body, your physical presence. So, and same thing emotionally and mentally. So we need to keep everything in check. What do you think? Do you use this one? Do you use EMPS Wellness?
Yes. Oh yes, I use them all. I just know that sometimes you want the full meal, and a lot of times I'll do the if or. That's and it always blows me away because I think I posted a few times where it's like the yes and the no couldn't be more obvious.
Yeah. Oh, the baked or steam. That one's called baked or steam.
Yes.
Oh, wait till you see a version of that for the next one. Woo! Off the charts. And it's funny. One of the things that we have found, talk about divine feminine and flow and water, is that Joanna and I have always seemed to activate like really incredible brain drizzles in water. So when we were first downloading, like it's time to do the deck, it feels really right, we were in a swimming pool. And then we were sitting out in the Gulf, in the waters, and other things were coming in. And so we were like getting these downloads, and it's like, okay, cool. Like, it's just water for me. I don't know. I'm a water sign, Cancerian, but I've always found that I channel better when my feet are touching water. I'm more activated. And obviously, I was living in the desert for 15 years in New Mexico. And then I came to Florida, and it just was like, this is where I've always meant to be, like near water, in water. So I don't know. Some people activate in soil. Some people need to be in the mountains, and wherever their negative ions are going to, build their body best. But boy, we're sure activating in water in like tremendous ways, like divine feminine, like such a receptor, such a receptor.
I just keep getting that picture of water birthing, a water birth.
Yeah.
And water is a great conductor, so it's not a surprise. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Well, why don't we kind of made the intention for these 4 cards. So why don't we go ahead and I'll pull the first one. You could pull the second, and I'll third, and you could do the fourth.
Okay.
So EMPS Wellness. So the summer solstice of new beginnings is tomorrow. So this is the eve. And what's the message for us to move into this new state of being emotionally? And the card that I pulled is magic. So yeah, expect some magic to happen. For those of you who are emotionally feeling in any way more than perfect, expect to see some magic start to shift. And I think Joanna just wrote, amazing things are coming. Well, I really think there's some things that are very enchanted on their way in. And also magic emotionally feels like there could be some emotional healing showing up. Like it's shifting into um, uh, lighter state of being, not so heavy. And we can be removing some of the emotional shackles we've been putting on and allowing ourselves to have some fun and emotionally accept and allow some magic to come in this solstice.
You know what else I see when I look at that card is mushrooms are this amazing underground community. And
Yes.
so to remember that importance of being connected, whether it's seen or unseen, and we're such a great support system for each other. It's a perfect card for the emotional aspect of this solstice. I love that. Woo.
I love that too. Oh, Anna's here. I love Anna. I'm going to offer floating sounding. So, for those who don't know, Anna's a renowned sound healer here in our area. But, Anna, explain a little bit more to people in the comments section what floating sounding is for the solstice. And that sounds and feels very magical. So, emotionally, yeah. So, I love that. Very enchanted card to start us off. Okay,
And
mentally.
the fact that she put that up about the sound as we're talking about that mushroom, I can just see that electrical impulse going out under the ground through the web of life. Beautiful.
I totally was thinking of Avatar as you said that. That electrical current with the mama tree. I cannot wait. We have to go as a group to go see the second one when it comes out. Like that's
Amazing.
all I'm waiting for is that Avatar movie. Woo! Got chills. All right.
It is the perfect card for the mental detoxification of our thoughts. Detoxification of our thoughts. What we think about what is going on, what is real, what is unreal, what we tell ourselves in those moments when we're not in our best spot, and to remember what we tell ourselves when we are in our best spot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny. Anna said, I'm going to offer a floating sounding, and look at those limes just floating in that water. I really feel that it is about a lighter state of being. Like, we were just talking about how we feel good in water is to allow that buoyancy. Water, again, is to free up, like flowing, right? Free up and float our thoughts. So that is perfect. And that also is, think about if we're detoxifying, adding some limes to this new beginnings and bringing our bodies to a higher vibration by creating more alkalinity is what I'm also getting.
Yes, it's perfect timing for that, as you were saying, for the times that we're in. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So the next card would be our physical. Where are we at physically? I was looking for that. Where are we at physically? EMPS going into the new solstice. What is the energy around it? The message for us for our physical bodies, what we can tangibly manifest, bring forward, feel, touch, etc. Interesting. We got figs for meditation.
Mm.
So think about it. We had mushrooms is like emotionally bringing in the magic, detoxing any thoughts that no longer serve, and now actually sitting down and really giving it a go with meditation. I know it's so difficult for people. We try to do these meditations and to teach them it's only 5 minutes, but this time may be a time to really look at recharging ourselves in order to kind of keep up and match the high vibration that we're all seeking, is to fortify our body with the vibrations that come in through meditation, through visualization, through intention setting. And so I would highly recommend consider our meditations. We have many of them. Here we have Denise Flood. Go to deniseflood.com. She's got her own solo album on meditations. But take some time and give yourself. We've got plenty of 5-minute medicine meditations. 5 minutes. Or Anna, there's a lot of us here who are sound healers, who are food healers, who are all spoken words. But we have a lot of, energy. We were just talking about, Denise and I have Young Living oil meditations that we have created and written. You can go to YouTube, YL Meditations, Young Living, and we've created a few meditations that have a visual representation. You can watch it. But if this is saying physically, what will help us in the new solstice is to do some meditating. Pay attention.
I look at that card, and if you hold it up one more time, what I am seeing is that split of that fig to me looks like this cave, this amethyst cave in the middle of Mother Earth, and just sitting in there and hearing that deep thrumming of the earth and that healing, steady heartbeat that will give us the strength, the steadiness, and the physical capacity to move forward with that deep knowing of who we are and what we're here to do.
What she said.
Oh, I love that one. Oh, and you know what? These are just perfect. Okay. So, okay. For our spiritual aspect, the mint card, which I believe Joanna brought up earlier, the health card, our spiritual health is so vital. And if anybody's on here that took the Archangel class recently, that deep green color for the healing aspect, for the archangels, for Raphael, and just everything that goes on. And the other thing I thought, it's summer. Who remembers when mint juleps were a thing?
Oh, yeah.
And so that refreshing
Tea, yeah.
refresh your spirit as well.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
So
I'll take a picture. I know, 2 green, like really open. I'll take a picture of these 4 cards. I have them set aside. So that's a really great way to get it, to lock in and prepare for the solstices here. And Anna did answer that question. She brings her sound to you while you and a friend are floating in your pool. I will play bowls, drums, rattles, and chimes. Think y'all better come down to Southwest Florida. That's amazing. All right. Well, thank you. Cool. Does anyone have any thoughts on those 4 cards? I'll hold them up again just so we can see what those are. We got mushroom. Let's try this again. Emotional mushrooms, mental limes for detoxification, physical, we got meditation figs, and spiritual wellness is mint. Nice. Okay. Wow. All right. So any questions, any thoughts about anything we pulled? And if not, we can get right into this contest and call it a little early. Just the reinsurance I need, says Miss Allison. Cool. Love it. All right. So when we first started doing this, let me just pull this up. Can you see the screen?
I can.
Yeah. So these are cards these are just some. We have so many, and these are some of the cards that people put together last year, or throughout the year. I don't know. No, this was actually during a contest. But it's nice. Someone was making breakfast, and they took pictures of the blueberries. Of course, someone right there did a picture next to a mushroom. I think that one's the coolest. This is a meditation. Here we got. Look. Oh my God, we got 2 out of our. There's the mint. See, we're actually kind of bringing in the elements right here. This is the meditation card next to the Buddha. We got sage, and this one's really cool with the different. Here we got a bowl, crystal singing bowl right there, and it looks like a nice smoothie. And then someone looks like what, an apple pie or an apple crumble, making me hungry. So those are some fun ones we saw last year. And now we can move into some of the ones that we saw this year, and we'll be adding more. So, what'd she write? That's the mojito, Denise, limes and mint. Yeah, it sounds good. I don't drink, but that sounds good. Okay, so are we ready? Are we going to just do it?
I think you should.
I'm trying to think if there's any other announcements. Not really. The next thing coming up is our oils. And then, we do have a certification class coming up in August. We just announced that. Some people, we actually have things. Oh my gosh, Linda Horn. Wait till we have a lot to say about Linda. We'll wait till she's on the show next. But we have a online certification. We have Allison Bright's hosting one in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Tina Townsend's hosting a live one in Bainbridge, New York, later in the year. You could all look at foodhealingdeck.com, and you should go there. We've made a lot of upgrades recently to our website. And we do have an online one. For those of you who want to gather and be part of this, it's in August 26th and 7th. So I want to make sure, because some of you made it, need to make payments, and we're totally fine with that. And you can go right online, and all the payment plans are there. So we have 2 live, 1 online, all great, as long as you just come and go deep and dive into the world of food healing. All right. Should we start with third place winner?
Do we have a drum roll?
Yeah, we need something, right? I wish I had like a horn. Can you hear that or not really? No, you can't really hear that. Here, we need like a pot and pan, right? We're a food deck.
That would have been a ladle.
A ladle or a blender, like the old-fashioned blenders. Or just turn on a blender. Nope, I don't have anything around. Or a drum. Anna, we need a drum here. She's the sound healer. All right. Coming in at third place. And by the way, all of them were amazing. All of them were amazing, and thank you. So everyone gets an honorable mention. So I just want to thank you for that. And Joanna wants to thank you for that. And Linda wants to thank you. And Denise wants to thank you. So anyway, so let me pull up our third place winner. Woo. Drum roll. I gotta make sure I get the right one. The third place winner is, can you see it?
Yes.
It's Tony Wangle's mangoes. I love this. I feel so joyful just looking at this. It's like so fresh, so happy. You got a basket of joy, and you got more joy on the trees. What do you think?
Oh, I love it. I love it. What I would give to have that appear on my doorstep. Hint, hint, Tony.
Yeah, Tony Wingle. Yay, Tony. Oh God. Yeah. So I just really love this one. And I was not the only judge. So the consensus was that this is our third place winner. Way to go, Tony. Is Tony here? I don't even know if you're here, Tony. If you are, congratulations.
Congratulations, Tony.
Yeah. So Tony won $50 credit at our store. She'll be able to use that on classes, books, supplies, certifications. Well, she's certified. Anyways, $50. However you want to use that, contact us and we will make sure. All right. The second one, second place. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, by the way, there's a new fruit stand on the island, and Heather, my daughter, and I went over there today, and she got what was it? Spicy mango. It was like in this sort of layer. They were, I think, Vietnamese, and they had this whole hot chili, spicy, floating mango in some, bowl vat of deliciousness. Anyways, I just was thinking about that. We had spicy joy today. I'm just loving. There's all sorts of fruit things cropping up on the island. Okay, it doesn't look like Tony's here. Okay, cool. So the winner of second prize, $100, to be used any which way you see fit, is. Are we drum rolling?
Did you hear that?
Allison Price!
Oh, yes, that's beautiful. I saw that one today, and I love it.
Yes, Allison went to town. We loved all of her submissions, but this one I think just totally, here we got the flower of life, and we've got, that's so poignant, opening up our heart to the connections, the spirit. And even the stars, how the stars connect us all. I mean, I was like sitting analyzing this for like ever. And we were just like, so simple, but so powerful. I just totally loved it.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah. Way to go, Allison. I know Allison's here.
Congratulations, Allison. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've just wondered, like, what, way to go, Allison. Yay, you're welcome. Thank you.
The thought process behind that is just so intriguing and so spot on.
Yeah, I always want to know, like, what it makes people like, which one should I do? There's so many, right? So many ways to get creative. But wow, that one, the green, you were just talking about, Archangel Raphael and Master Hilarion. And that one is just really, really powerful. But I love connections, and then I love how all the stars connect us all to the stars, how we feel connected. Yeah. Anyways, anything you want to post about that, Allison, or whatever inspired you, anything more you want to add to it? You just won $100 credit with the Food Healing Oracle deck towards certifications, towards any of our upcoming classes. My God, July 22nd, we have Heather Danielle, another amazing being who took our class. You remember Heather, incredible psychic medium. She uses our deck to bring in loved ones who've passed. And she is so incredibly accurate in how food, I mean, the way she's like, I'm really feeling, papaya. Is there somebody, I mean, like she read me and somebody who had passed in my life and was pulling up such amazing details using the food healing. So she's doing a private gallery. I don't want to step over it. I know we were talking about Allison, but really this class is really like a private gallery. There's a few spaces left. She's only taking 10 people. It's in a month, July 22nd, and it's online because she's in Michigan. We're here. And I highly encourage anybody who has lost somebody and wants to connect in. Everyone's going to get a personal reading, and then we're going to do some group things. It's $99 and worth every penny, and to be blown away. Like, talk about you'll never look at food the same way again. You'll be looking at food and the way she brought it. Every time I look at certain foods after she gave me that reading with our dear friend who passed. I'm oh my God. But anyways, Allison, you get $100 credit to any of our classes, any of our supplies, books, decks, smoothies. Enjoy. You deserve it. Thank you for all of your submissions. She did a lot of them, so she really took the time. But that one, aces. Yay. Okay. Da-da-da-da. And the winner of our first prize goes to, are you ready, Denise? You ready? Thank you. Thank you.
Woo. Okay.
All right. Let me find it. Oh my God. I love it. Ta-da! Trish Lane
Oh.
Goler. I've never met you, Trish, but you completely captured our hearts with this tea card. I think it is absolutely stunning. And not only that, and let's see if I can even make this a little bit bigger. Let's see. But she even went as far as the tea that's here says, meditation is my medication. And that's the tea that she has coming out of the cup.
Oh, how thoughtful.
I mean, really, right? How mindful I mean, just the way it's all staged. I mean, that is art.
Is she a professional photo shooter? Because that looks fantastic. That is absolutely gorgeous.
With the pink hydrangeas. Oh my God. Anyways, that one is
Beautiful,
absolutely.
Trish. Love it.
Yeah. So if you're here, Trish, let us know that you're here. If not, we will get in touch with you. That pic. Oh, wait. What is she saying? Oh, Trish is here. Yay. That pic from Trish was my favorite submission from everyone as well. Congratulations. See, I love that. We're all like happy with everyone, you know, so keep in mind, you know, we'll be doing another one of these. I don't know when, but we'll have to think about it. But oh my God, Trish, that one, are you a professional photographer? Denise wants to know. That was so gorgeous. So here you have one, Trish. You have a choice. So it's a $300 value. You can actually have a private reading with Joanna and I. It'll be like an hour.
Worth it.
That's a $300 value, and you'll get both of us to really do some deep healing if that's what you would prefer. Or you get $150 in credit, good for any of our classes, our certifications, or towards a certification, or any of our products. So you get in touch with us. Please let us know. You could just go to support at foodhealingdeck.com and get in touch with us. And you, thank you for your submission. I mean, I thought it was absolutely stunning. Joanna and I were like, oh.
You know, I just loved the way everybody came together, and there was post after post, and it was, everybody had just such fun and insightful ways of portraying what they got out of the cards. And this was just absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, keep posting. And by the way, if you guys do that, I mean, I post all the time. Just make sure, if you can, hashtag FHOD or Food Healing Deck, or, you know, so we see that, and then we'll share them around too. But I know it's so fun for us to go on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, and we're just looking at news feeds, and suddenly we see somebody's cool picture, but we don't really get a chance to see everything unless you tag us. That's the easiest. Otherwise, we're going to find you by chance because we're not on as much. We've got, you know, we're
moving things. Hashtag FHOD.
Yeah, FHOD, but our main hashtag is, you know, Food Healing Deck. And it just looks like that. I just put it in there. But we can't, she says, I'm so excited. I'm not a photographer, just used my phone. Boom. And that's that. So yeah, hashtag Food Healing Deck, or you can, you know, ampersand, if you're on Facebook, tag the Food Healing Oracle Deck. But just let us know what you're doing out there, and we'll be doing that again, and hopefully you'll win some prizes the next time. Yeah, that's all I have. I know you're listening, Joanna. Anything you want to add, or Linda you want to add, or Denise you want to add?
Well, what a joyful way to spend Solstice Eve, and what an abundant way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I will be sure to post that that card pool for all of us. And then I wish everyone an amazing experience. Again, today is pretty much the last day to register for the oil class and get one of these beautiful little packets that we're going to mail to you with all these oils and a bunch of other good things in there from Denise. And if you have a copy of your deck, great. You don't need it, but if you have it, it'd be great. And we're going to do some deep diving. We have people as far as Canada who we've shipped to, and it's going to be a really nice group. As always, we have people from across the country taking it once again, and Canada. So July 9th, but we need to register you now so we never, so we can get you going on that. And you just go to foodhealingdeck.com and it's easy to find it on the homepage, I think now. All right. So blessings to everyone. Thank you for being here. Hopefully, Joanna will be here next week. If not, we'll be posting. Usually by Thursday, we post what's on the docket for Monday. But we have a lot of great updates to share with you, particularly for second helpings and, a few other things. So, Denise, thank you. Bananas, you just kind of said, yeah, I'm around.
I always like a good bunch of coconuts.
Yeah, absolutely. Every time. You ladies are awesome. Enjoy our show. Our sherries are the best. Oh, same back at you. All right, everyone. Be well. Thank you for being here. Congratulations to all the winners. We'll be posting all those shortly. You guys rock. Lots of love. Be well.